All right, so today I'm going to demonstrate a new little project I've put together. This is a sort of a random mission generator for DCS. Right now, I'm going to add other platforms to it later on. Now, right now, it doesn't take any user input. I originally had that in that I took it out because I wanted to kind of get a baseline for where it was going to be. So you have these drop down menus right here for a mission that you want to create. So you can pick an airframe, the mission type. Let's do armed reconnaissance. We'll do it with the Apache. Theater, we'll stick with the NTTR. So we'll make a training thing threat level. So we'll keep this as a low threat level, and we can choose an era. We'll stick with the 1980s. So from here, we just click generate tasking. And this will take it a moment. And while it does that, let's go ahead and take a look under the hood here. Uh, so this is the Python code that runs this. Right, so we have tkinter and our Llama CPP, which this is stored here locally on my hard drive. So you do need that uh, in order to use this. Let's see. Yeah, so for the different types of airframes, it's just simple arrays, right? Just text-based, so I can change these however I want. This here is what prompts the LLM that we established up here. We do have it set to use up 5 threads. All right. Then we go through and do some more like this here. We'll build the prompt. And this here is what actually generates the mission. So we have this build prompt function right there. So we actually use that here in the generate mission. So it'll take all that information. This here kind of gives us so what this piece here does, this will actually, while this thing is doing stuff, you can't just go clicking on these anymore. So it kind of sets them to off. Let's see. Here's our little status bar right there. Let's see. Now, another thing that this does too is, and so the way this doesn't go into like this unresponsive sort of state, it'll actually take things and throw it onto a worker thread. That way, all this is still the main thread, so I can still go around and do things with all this. And it just kind of takes away I guess that scary feeling you get whenever you see something that is not responsive. That generally happens because it's taking up all the threads that you have to offer. And let's see, we're still waiting. This will take it a while. It comes out with some pretty beefy feedback. But while that prompts, we can just kind of go through here and just explain a little bit more about what's going on. Let's see. Of course, you'll try it, except it's just in case something goes wrong over here, you'll just get like a little AI generation failed message. And then once it does show up, you get to turn all the buttons back on. Oh, here we go. So here we go. And this has returned to us our entire little mission briefing. You can take this and you can set it up into your flight sim or whatever. So our situation: Cold War, 1980s theater, Nevada. Setting for this armed reconnaissance mission. The Apache will operate in a low-level threat environment, with the primary concern being minimal man pads, which is man-portable air defenses, and anti-aircraft artillery capabilities. Gather intelligence of enemy troop movements and positions while maintaining low profile to avoid detection. And let's see. And it does. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Like it shows you what you're gonna have. The Hellfire missiles, the 230 chain gun for self defense or point defense. Your execution, threats, and you can just take all this, and you can actually save this as a text file if you want to. Um, I will say that one thing that I do want to go back and look at is whenever I did the system prompt, I did put it in to inform the user if they're attempting to match an aircraft to a mission it's not designed to perform. I did notice one thing when I was testing, where if I put something on like uh, CAP, like Combat Air Patrol, even if it says like an Apache, you can't do that with that. You can't do that with like an A10 either, but it'll still generate a tasking for you. Probably not gonna make you guys wait through that entire process. That's just something I want to look at for the next iteration of this. But thanks for checking it out. I'm looking forward to doing some more work on this one.